Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what will happen if. You can ask kind of anything you want that you're thinking about doing or that you think could potentially happen. So it could be, what will happen if I apply for this job? What will happen if I ask this person out? Or it could be, what will happen if a comet crashes into the earth? I don't know what you guys want to ask. Hopefully it'll be helpful. I did this once before and I found it pretty accurate. I'll try and remember to link that below if you guys are interested. I only had about 200 subscribers at the time, so most of you guys probably haven't seen it yet. But let's just get into this reading. I've got 9 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the makeup palette. Group 2 is the Selenite wand. Group 3 is the lighter. Group 4 is the mascara. Group 5 is the pen. Group 6 is the scissors. Group 7 is the padlock. Group 8 is the Sharpie pen. And finally, Group 9 is the sage bundle. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of readings like this. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the makeup palette. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Miracles. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Bushfires, Fury. From the Lightseers Tarot, you have the Five of Swords. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Chariot. And from the Muse Tarot, you have the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. I'm seeing this would lead to quite a lot of stresses and headache. I'm seeing, and you might have to kind of struggle to get out of a difficult situation. You might have to choose to leave a situation because it's very stressful. There might be quite a lot of anger. But I'm seeing that it would fuel you forwards, or fuel somebody forwards if you're not asking about yourself. It seems like it would create a new plan for the future, like a new vision for the future, from something really stressful and difficult, maybe filled with problems and conflict, something that's just not working, something that won't work. And it feels like it would lead to an ending, something kind of burning down due to anger. But it feels very positive with miracles here. There might be something that happened that felt like a miracle, or something that's very blessed, like very lucky. And there is this sense of forward movement with a lot of power. A very strong direction, a very strong vision, something to aim towards, a direction to walk in. And I'm seeing something to do with transport, something to do with a vehicle or walking. And I'm again seeing things falling down, but it's like it's kind of written for it to fall down. It's just like the wind's making something fall down and then you have to keep moving, or somebody has to keep moving. I'm seeing there's like a kind of domino effect that would happen as a result of this. And it's quite dualistic. There's a sense of duality, needing to consider different perspectives. The light and dark in the situation both being significant. But there certainly is a lot of light. And some of the light is coming from fire, it's coming from darkness, it's coming from burning something down, I'm seeing. Literally or metaphorically. But I am seeing like headaches, I'm seeing difficult people, I'm seeing conflict, I'm seeing potential for like gossip. And like annoying conversations, negative conversations and things like that. Deciding to leave a situation, deciding to let go, and having something brighter to look forwards to. I'm seeing maybe having to wait a while for a response with something, but being very determined. Having this very, I keep wanting to say clear vision, this very strong vision and determination and willingness to keep going, willpower. And it feels like someone's doing it alone, like someone's going alone with their own plan. Perhaps away from people, away from other people. It feels like there might be somebody taking a leap to get away from difficult situations, difficult people, and it does feel like it will pay off. It feels like it would be very miraculous. There's a sense of like magic and mystery around the situation, and it feels to do with the future. Like the future would hold a lot of mystery, but it seems very bright. The future looks bright. I feel like there'll be something wrong with someone else in the situation, like there's someone else you can't see and there's something wrong with them. They're not doing so well. And you might be distracted by like other people in your ear. And there's a sense of getting on top of something, getting on top of an important project or goal. And getting past being distracted, I'm seeing. Being more focused from a point of distraction. And things seeming more clear. There might be somebody who's kind of covering their feelings, hiding their feelings. There's a sense of trying to move forwards, and there might be some challenges and problems, but at the same time it feels very blessed. It feels like there's a lot of success. It feels like there's some action taken to move forwards, but at the same time it's like things are moving in the direction for that to happen at the same time, so it feels very natural. And there's a sense of determination that comes from I feel like whatever ends, whatever has to be left behind, whatever difficult situations arise, I feel like it leads to a new sense of determination and like a new vision for the future. So I really hope that resonated with you. I hope that made sense for your situation. Please try another group if not. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you enjoyed that, and leave me a comment to let me know if it resonated or not. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this, so you might like some of that as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. If you're interested in anything at all, the information will probably be in the description box below, so please check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Selenite wand. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Patience. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Ice, Purity. From the Lightseer's Tarot, you have the Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Ace of Wands. And then from the Muse Tarot, you have the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands. Wow. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing this would lead to a new beginning for you guys. Or at least potential for a new beginning on a physical level. Or for somebody in the situation if you're not asking about yourself. But I'm seeing there's a lot of potential with this. Whatever this is, it feels very exciting. It feels like there's just a whole wealth of possibilities. And like doing this thing would lead to new opportunities. But it does feel like eventually. It doesn't feel like very soon. With patience and ice, it seems like there would be a kind of freeze to something before anything moves forwards. And you might end up feeling quite disappointed and thinking things haven't worked out for you. With the Five of Cups here, there might be a lot of stresses, a lot of difficulties in this situation. And it might be that through the stresses and difficulties, this kind of new opportunity emerges, becomes clearer to you. But I am seeing some disappointment and like something that needs to be kind of healed from the past. I feel like in the time of freeze, that's what the time of freeze is for. It's to kind of pour away old things and see what's left, see what is there, and to take some time to meditate, I'm seeing. Because there might be a lot of opportunities for you guys. You might be asking a lot of different questions, like what if I do this, then what if I do that, what if I do this? And it does seem like taking some time to yourself would kind of show what you're meant to be doing. And I think it's the thing that excites you, if that resonates with you. That's not for everyone, of course. I am seeing challenges with this and disappointment, but that does lead to a very powerful new beginning with the double Ace of Wands. And I'm seeing like fresh energy, fresh inspiration, fresh potential, fresh possibilities. It could lead to like a passionate new relationship, but I'm seeing more likely it's ideas and plans that emerge, like a new plan for the future is what I'm feeling. And I'm seeing you'll take this opportunity eventually if you do this thing. No matter how disappointed you might feel with other things. Maybe the fact that it's taken a long time. But yeah, there might be a need to freeze other things in order to take this new beginning thing, whatever it is that emerges for you. You might have to take some time to think about what it is that you really want, like after you receive the offer or opportunity. I do feel like things will move forwards quickly, but there's like a period where a rest is needed and a wait happens. And I feel like a lot of ideas will come from within you during that kind of wait period, and that's very important. There might be something a bit cold. I'm seeing like cold and dark, and then light comes in to kind of fill up the situation. I'm seeing there's like some inner light, but the outer situation is kind of dark for a while. And there's a need to be patient and keep that inner light burning, no matter how challenging things get. And to try and be prepared for when the new opportunity comes. I feel like by getting the sad times out, there's definitely some sad times that come before the exciting new beginning. It might be like a black hole of emotion that happens at some point as a result of challenges. I'm seeing communication coming as well for you guys. You might be trying to like ignore communication from somebody, and that might lead to feelings of sadness. It might be that like a connection has been put on ice, and then there's a passionate new beginning with it or something for some of you guys. But please just take whatever resonates for your situation, because there's probably different questions being asked. Somebody might need some kind of protection, like self-protection right now, to kind of stay in your own little bubble. Or somebody needs to stay in their own little bubble and kind of keep, again I'm seeing keep your inner light and passion burning, kind of protected, and maybe wait to take opportunities. There might be a need to kind of wait, or make other people wait. Especially if it's to like regain energy. I'm seeing waiting to regain energy, waiting to kind of refuel that inner fire, regain that inspiration, regain that passion, and then feel ready to take on the opportunities when they come. But it does feel like it's like a window to a new life, a window of opportunity, something that I feel like it will come in very quickly after a long period of challenges and waiting and feeling quite sad and maybe feeling disappointed about things that have gone wrong. Maybe having to accept some losses before the new gains can come in. But it seems like the horizon will look brighter once this kind of cleansing period's happened. Once somebody's kind of stayed in their bubble for a while to kind of fuel their inner fire and think about what they want to do going forwards. It feels like there is something that's pointing out that needs to be accepted. There's something that will, I keep wanting to say emerge, but it does seem to be emerging from quite a sad, challenged place, and it does seem to take some time. I hope that resonated with you guys in some way. Please let me know in the comments section. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And hit the thumbs up button below if you enjoyed this reading. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. If you're interested in personal readings or anything else, the information will be below in the description box. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the lighter. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Power. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Moon, Darkness. From the Lightseer's Tarot, you have the Three of Cups. From the Moon Witch Tarot, you have the Page of Swords. And from the Muse Tarot, you have the Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. I'm seeing there will be some stress and challenges in this situation, and a need to kind of stay alert and on guard, ready to deal with things. I'm seeing there may be gossip, there may be a lot of people involved in a situation. Especially with feminine, I'm seeing this like feminine energy thing. And like might be some secrets. Maybe secrets between a group of friends. That's obviously not for everyone. But I'm seeing that there is like a need to be alert and listen carefully. Communication will be very important, speaking and listening. And responding quickly will be very important. But I'm seeing there might be a lot going on at once. There might be a lot on your plate. You might feel like you're kind of starting to step in too deep with something. You might feel like there's people watching you and you might feel uncomfortable with it. Or it might be somebody else. And I'm seeing there might be just like a conflict of interests is what I'm seeing between different people. Like some people want to have fun, some people want to focus, some people are just bored. I am seeing potential for gossip, like someone talking negatively. Maybe there's like happy people and then there's one negative person kind of watching and feeling hateful. And it does feel like there's some secrets that might come out. There's some information that might be revealed about things. There might be one person in a situation who has power, or just a lot of power in this situation. I do feel like communication will come, and I do feel like there'll be a lot of happiness and there will be a celebration in the end. And I do feel like people will come together in the end. But it might be that currently there's too many people, and it might be that some people might need to be cut out to have more of a kind of cohesive and harmonious situation. There might be some darkness, but I'm feeling like lightning kind of comes in to brighten it up. And something about nighttime. I'm seeing there might be like a party or an invitation to meet up with people, to go out with friends, to spend time with loved ones. There is a sense of friendship and community and like lots of people coming together, but maybe some of them some of them come together well and some of them don't come together well. There might be certain people who don't blend well, and maybe a new group needs to be formed from like the old group. Somebody might be kind of listening and watching, or there might be a need to watch and listen and like find more information out, find more facts out. You might find the facts, or somebody might find the facts. I'm seeing like someone might have a private investigator. That's really specific. That's not for everyone, but I'm seeing a sense of like investigation, looking into something, researching something, watching and learning, figuring out, observing. There might be something on the horizon that needs to be dealt with that's kind of stressful, but I feel like you or whoever else is prepared and ready to deal with it, staying ready. There might be like fun to be had, but at the same time you have to stay alert for the stressful stuff. It might be that things come up like out of the darkness that you suddenly have to deal with. Things can just pop up out of the water. I am seeing this sense of capability. And like there will be good news, but there might be a lot of annoying things that go wrong, little frustrations and stuff. And communication might be quite stressful. There might be a lot of communication, like an excess of communication, but I do feel like people will eventually come together in a harmonious way and there'll be something to celebrate. There might be someone like, I'm seeing like back chatting, talking behind someone's back, or like watching from like behind. Yeah, someone kind of seeing things from maybe a different angle. And awareness versus unawareness. And like focus versus fun. So there's like both going on in the situation. There's like a need for both. Or it might be that, I feel like certain times it'll be time for fun, certain times it'll be time for focus, and you'll have to kind of differentiate what is right at that moment and constantly stay alert because things might change. There is a sense of like physical changes and development of plans I'm seeing. Plans developing, but I feel like you, the person watching, have the power with this one. I feel like this is your decision or something that you're making rather than an external thing, but it does seem to involve many people. So yeah, there might be a lot of things that pop up. I think that's pretty much all I have for you. I would say use your intuition and try and find out more facts, try and learn more, or that might be something that happens. You might find more information comes from your intuition. From reading, from learning, from asking questions I'm seeing, and listening very carefully, reading between the lines, being curious. And I'm also feeling like it's worth asking, it's worth trying. But I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did, and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated with you. If it didn't resonate at all, please try another group because one of those might answer your question better. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I make a lot of readings like this, so you might like some of those as well. If you're interested in personal readings or anything else, the information will be below in the description box. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Mascara. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Healing Chaos. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Rain, Fecundity. From the Light Seers Tarot, you have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have Justice. And from the Muse Tarot, you have the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of fire energy for you guys. So I'm seeing there'll be a lot of passion with the situation. But I feel like that will come after some kind of rain that washes some things away and some things that need to fall down and be changed, be altered. But it's like rain and washing things away leads to growth, leads to new life, I'm seeing. And there might be a period of waiting around for things to start, is what I'm seeing. But then things do start in the time that they're meant to. I'm seeing that somebody can reach a very accomplished level very quickly with something. Maybe somebody has a lot of experience, maybe somebody has a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and it's like just waiting for the right opportunity, like getting rid of the old stuff, waiting for the right opportunity to come in. And then I feel like, yeah, it's waiting for the right divine time, the right opportunity to come in. And as soon as it comes in, this person's going to be really successful. Like instantly is what I'm seeing. But there might be a sense of waiting around for that to happen, because it does need to happen in the divine time. And I'm seeing there might be a need to like send something off and then kind of wait and plan something. Create a plan and then stick to it. And I'm seeing ideas can create a lot of change. I feel like ideas can form quickly during times of stillness and kind of waiting and just like sitting around. Maybe like while it's raining outside, someone's like sitting inside and coming up with ideas. That's very specific, that's not for everyone. I'm seeing things would turn out very well, very right, with all this fire energy and justice. The Ace of Wands, it feels like a big yes, do this, please do this, it feels really good. But obviously it depends on your situation, and I am seeing something kind of falling down, falling apart, being altered, being blown apart. But there seems to be a reason for it. It seems to be very good. It seems to be just. It seems like this is the right thing to do. It seems like this is a good thing to do. I am seeing success. There's a sense of like getting on top of things and feeling really good. I'm seeing a sense of like attractiveness, radiance that comes from within, but shines outside, shines to everyone. Somebody being very confident. I feel like after a time of waiting and considering and thinking about whether or not to do it, there will be a time of sitting around and waiting and thinking. And I feel like during that time, a lot of ideas will form, and this passion will just grow and grow and grow and increase. It might waver at first. There might be times where it gets stronger and then weaker, and maybe the light goes out, the fire goes out. But it does feel like a decision's kind of been made. I feel like you guys have already decided on this, kind of. And it feels very right. It feels like it's just confirmation for you, this reading. Yeah, I'm seeing success. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing self-confidence. It feels like just one person doing something on their own for themselves that turns out very successful. And it might involve leaving a lot of stuff behind, but it feels like leaving the stuff behind would be right and would lead to new growth. I am seeing like an emotional cleansing that might happen as well before this fire energy can come. There might be quite like a watery period of crying and again like letting go of old things, healing. I'm also seeing there's like a period where inspiration will be gathered. A lot of inspiration, maybe from looking online, maybe from just like observing what's outside, exploring the world more. And that's how the ideas will come. That's how the best ideas will be formed. That's how the best plans will be formed, by like finding this information, researching, thinking about it. And then I'm seeing like a time where you really shut everything out, or whoever is involved in the situation has to shut everything out and kind of use their mind more than anything. I'm seeing like manifesting. I'm seeing for somebody it's like putting something out there and then just manifesting that it will be a positive outcome. Letting go of whatever needs to be let go of. Finding the direction. and manifesting a good outcome and kind of waiting for the opportunity to come in. There might be a decision that's made. I feel like it will be in your favor or in whoever you're asking about's favor. It feels like the decision might be a yes. The decision might be, like a positive decision is what I'm feeling. A decision that brings new life, growth, energy, passion, inspiration, confidence, a sense of righteousness, balance. It's very fiery though, so it's like things might be burning very, very brightly, and that might be good or bad depending on your situation, but we do have some water here, so I feel like it'll be tempered. Like if things get too hot, I feel like there's some rain and wind to kind of cool it down and calm it down a little bit, maybe blow out the fire temporarily, maybe you have to restart it. It does feel like the inner fire keeps burning though. The idea is very powerful, the plan is very powerful. I feel like it's unshakable. The resolve is unshakable. Somebody's confidence and resolve and willpower is like... I feel like this is just like a guaranteed success because of the person who you're asking about, or for most of you it's you, and I feel like you've already decided about this thing. And I feel like it will be successful because of your own motivation, determination, passion, inspiration, and like willingness to do whatever you have to do and wait for the right opportunity. So amazing reading group 4. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope that resonated. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if it did resonate and leave me a comment to let me know. I'd love to hear your question as well if you're comfortable with sharing. This one's really exciting, so I'm really interested in what you guys are asking about. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this, so you might like some of that as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, liked my videos, left me lovely comments, donated, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the pen. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Trust. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Outer Core, Fluidity. From the Light Seers Tarot, you have the Moon. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have Strength. Then from the Muse Tarot, you have the Eight of Emotions, which is the Eight of Cups. And the Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. Very nice. I'm seeing there's like a lot of anxiety about this situation. Or there will be a lot of anxiety around this situation, and there's a need to have a lot of strength. A lot of strength, a lot of confidence, and a lot of just faith and trust that things are going to go well. And I feel like faith and trust in yourself, self-belief. And I also feel like this will lead to more confidence. Like I feel like this situation will lead to some challenges to overcome, which will increase... I feel like I want to say you, but maybe somebody else, or maybe just in general, increase the level of confidence and success. But it feels like some things need to be left. It feels like there needs to be a walking away, a kind of journey into the unknown, maybe. And that might be what's causing anxiety. It might be the fact that everything's so unknown. It does feel like a lot of need to just have faith and trust and keep walking. I'm seeing this sense of like walking forwards with a lot of confidence, walking with confidence. I'm seeing a potential for somebody to be like a runway model. That's really specific and just for one person, but I feel like really successful. If that's you, please comment below. I am seeing anxiety, but I'm also seeing inner wisdom. And I feel like the inner wisdom will help to strengthen the outer self, to give the outer self more belief, to allow you to feel more proud, or someone else. It feels like an increase of pride and confidence and inner strength, but also outer strength, like the inner strength ends up radiating outwards. I feel like going from anxiety to confidence is what would happen. Developing more trust, developing more confidence, I'm definitely seeing more confidence in the outer self. I feel like the outer confidence will come first and then the inner confidence will come later. I'm seeing somebody might be really admired. Very, very admired. And I do see success coming in. I see a lot of success and it feels like a little way where you have to keep walking into the unknown without any kind of signs. It feels like the signs are being blocked. Or maybe there's like a blockage to intuition and you can't see where you're going, or maybe there's just no indication of what's next, what's coming, but it does feel like success. And I'm seeing a relationship that might be significant that comes from, I feel like, having more confidence to attract the right kind of person. Somebody who's kind of I want to say you again, by your side, with you. It's a very supportive relationship, or I'm seeing like support coming. For some of you guys, this is going to lead to like fame. I am seeing this sense of like a performer or a runway model or someone who's kind of out there in the public eye, but in a very successful way. Like people's eyes are on you in a very good way. And you might be gaining a lot of support and gaining new people interested in you. And it might be causing a lot of anxiety. Somebody might want to hide from their success, from their new responsibilities. But it feels like something to celebrate. And I just feel like there's some like past thing that's being left behind that will cause the anxiety to relieve. It will relieve the anxiety and lead to more confidence is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing mood swings, I'm seeing like ups and downs. But I feel like it will also lead to developing the inner strength, so there's less ups and downs, so it's more just walking straight ahead without fear. And yeah, having more trust, having more faith, especially in a relationship, I'm seeing it will lead to more faith, more trust, and more confidence, less insecurity, less anxiety, less worrying. There might be some emotions running high and there's like a need to be very tolerant of someone else, to be very understanding, to be very cautious with someone else and very confident in approaching somebody else. But there might be a need to do a lot alone, to walk a lot of this way alone, a lot of this path. There might be a need to kind of pause and I'm seeing pause and like look to the past and appreciate where you've come from in the relationships and then move forwards to success. And there seems to be like whispers, I feel like from within, whispers from within that can guide you even when things are very dark and you can't really see the way. I think that's pretty much all I have for you, Group 5. I don't want to talk for too long. Really great reading. Please let me know if that resonated with you. Feel free to try a different group if it didn't. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments and liked my videos. If you're interested in personal readings or anything else, please check the information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the scissors. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Simplicity. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Dark Matter, Mystery. From the Light Seers Tarot, you have the Chariot. And the Ten of Pentacles. from the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the King of Wands and the Hermit. And then finally from the Muse Tarot, you have the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups. Well, I'm seeing there's going to be a lot of success in this situation, or there would be a lot of success in this situation. It feels like there would be a lot of willpower and determination needed to create the success. But it feels like very long term. And I do feel like the person involved or people involved are willing to do the work long term. Kind of waiting for this success, like waiting for their actions to pay off. I'm seeing a lot of focus and determination, willpower, drive, potentially a journey, potentially a drive, potentially a journey to go and see family for someone. I'm seeing there may be some secrets or mystery in the situation, like I need to maybe find out some information, to do some searching, to find out some information, do some research. Someone might feel like they don't really want anything, like they just want to be alone. Especially like after finding out the secrets or the information, someone might want to be alone. It feels like there's connection, but like also detachment going on. And I feel like there's simplicity in whatever this is. Like it feels like quite straightforward. Like it's a straightforward journey I'm seeing. I don't know who that's for. Someone might feel like they're kind of standing still, kind of stuck for now, and feel irritated about it and be really, really waiting to move forwards and wanting to kind of jump start something. Jump ahead. Someone might be bored. I'm seeing there might be a sense of boredom as a result of, I feel like it takes a long time to reach the success and somebody's feeling bored and frustrated. But it feels like frustration kind of fuels forward movement. There might be a need to keep things simple, to simplify things, to reduce some things, to lighten up a load. Someone might need to share some information. There might be something to do with like small talk. And I'm also seeing like an independent focus. And like long-term work success I'm seeing, but like relationships, there might be a detachment and an aloneness, a solitariness. It feels like family relationships are really good. And I do see long-term success. But there's also this like coolness, this sense of maybe a pause, and it maybe leads to a sense of detachment and boredom. Someone might not want the kind of opportunities. Someone might be afraid to look at things clearly, afraid to like take their head up and look, but I feel like they will eventually. I'm seeing a sense of somebody like getting on top of their situation after maybe doing some research, maybe talking to other people. Somebody might really want like a family and children, I'm seeing. That might be the determination, the thing that's the focus. Not for everyone, of course. There might be a need to like let people help. Someone might be letting people help. It feels like there's like some money involved and like long-term security with regards to material situations that might allow somebody to like reach the next level. I'm seeing something to do with dance and something to do with the feet being significant. Like lifting your legs off, like lifting your feet up, putting your feet up kind of thing, like having a rest. Yeah, I am seeing like a rest period because of some material security, like after a lot of effort put in to reach a goal. There might be a need to like not talk to anyone and just move straight ahead for a while. and then a point of success, and then a need to kind of stay on top of the success I'm seeing and kind of find new ways to move forwards. But there might be a sense of depression. Someone might be a bit depressed. Someone might be like checking someone else's computer, checking someone else's phone, or like waiting for a message and like continuously checking. I feel like from waiting for this, someone's waiting. It might be that something, I'm seeing like a kiss nearly happens. Not for everyone, obviously. There might be children involved in the situation. There might be a pet. There might be a pet dog. I'm seeing a lot of happiness. I'm seeing somebody maybe keeping their mouth shut about something. Somebody maybe kind of seeing where things fall. Like just kind of letting things go and seeing where things fall. There's a lot of momentum to move forwards, and I feel like with regards to career and work questions, this is very positive. It feels like long-term success, but as I said, with relationships, there's like a lonely, detached energy and a sense of maybe someone being upset about something. Someone's maybe in their feelings about something, and it could be some information that they found out or something like that. I really hope you enjoyed that group 6. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did, and leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated with you. If you're interested in personal readings or anything else, please check out the information below in the description box. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Padlock. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Diligence. From the Elemental Oracle, you have the Equator, to make equal. From the Light Seers Tarot, you have the King of Wands. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the Star. And then from the Muse Tarot, you have the Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands. And the Hierophant. This feels like something that would lead to a lot of success. It feels like a dream, a wish. And it feels like there's a lot of potential to make it real, with a lot of willpower, a lot of attention to detail. And it feels like there'll be a need to balance things out, to kind of equalizing things. There might be a need to decide whether to stay or go with a situation. There might be something to do with family I'm seeing, might be significant. Family might be significant in this situation somehow. And it might be a case of what you want to do versus what other people want. There could be a very large organization involved, and somebody could be like looking for opportunities. I'm seeing somebody kind of putting like love and energy into something, kind of manifesting opportunities and then looking for them, going out to look. I'm seeing somebody being very determined and motivated and willing to do what it takes, I'm seeing, to make their dreams come true. I'm seeing somebody really putting effort into making their dreams happen. There's a plan forming, I'm seeing, a plan that might be quite far in the future. And there feels a lot of spiritual success in this situation. It feels like spiritually correct, morally correct. It feels like the right thing to do in that way. There might be like another opportunity, but this one feels like the spiritually... It feels like the spiritually right thing I'm seeing. There might be a source of support kind of behind you. Support that's kind of close by but not really right there, so you can't really see it, but it's close. There'll be a need to kind of keep putting effort into this situation I'm seeing over a continued period of time, like sustained effort. I feel like there's something taking flight, but it will take a long time before, like, say if you were flying somewhere, it would take a long time to reach your destination kind of thing. Like, it's not a short haul flight, it's like a long haul flight, if that makes sense, metaphorically or literally or however it applies. I'm seeing somebody like planning to take on new challenges because they're very determined, they're very passionate, they're very inspired. It's like a dream thing. There does seem to be like a sense of waiting around. In this situation, it's kind of like effort being put in, energy being put in, manifestation happening, and then kind of being on the lookout and waiting for it to pay off. Kind of sitting and waiting and hoping, being very determined, keeping facing the direction of what you want. There's a sense of kind of balancing, combining things, maybe pouring things away, and maybe leaving things behind to start something new. And I'm seeing there are like other sources of light to be found. And I'm seeing that there's like a clear open, there'll be like a very clear open path. Clear skies is what I'm seeing, but then it's like a decision is needed, a physical decision to take action or not take action. I'm seeing there's a lot of possibility for relationships to be more balanced and equal. There's possibility for a decision regarding marriage. There's possibility for a really strong masculine to come in. Might be a person of support in some way. And I'm also seeing like blending of opposites, combining things, like maybe there'll be a decision whether to stay or leave, but it might be that things can be combined more, things can be kind of made better where you are. Maybe there won't be a need to leave. This one's kind of more subtle. I feel like there's a lot of different messages going on. But I am seeing that it will lead to something that's kind of long-term, but it does feel like it's kind of taking off. But there'll be a need for very sustained effort, very sustained motivation and focus. It doesn't feel like it'd be an issue because there seems to be a lot of passion, inspiration. Sorry guys, my video cut out, but what I was saying is there does seem to be a lot of hope to kind of sustain that motivation for the length of time needed and to sustain the vision I'm seeing will be needed whilst a period of waiting has to happen. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment if you did enjoy this reading. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm so more people can see this. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. I make a lot of readings like this. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the black Sharpie. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Embracing. From the Elemental Oracle you have Air, Motion. From the Light Seer's Tarot you have the Eight of Swords. From the Modern Witch Tarot you have the Four of Cups. And then from the Muse Tarot you have the Moon. And the Lovers. Well, I'm strongly seeing a lot of you guys, this might be a love question. It doesn't have to be. But I'm seeing this will lead to a connection between people. A very, very close, beautiful connection. Or a connection with an idea I'm seeing. A really great new idea that you want to embrace. But for most of you, I do feel like it's a person. But there's also a sense of anxiety, very, very, very strong anxiety and insecurity here. And somebody being very detached. Somebody pushing everyone away. Somebody not answering the phone, I feel like. Somebody not replying, even though they do... I feel like they do want an opportunity, but they just don't feel like responding to anyone, or maybe they're very anxious and depressed. I do see moving forwards, though, and I do see communication, but there just might be a halt at some point. Somebody might be stressed with like the amount of communication. There might be a lot of people communicating. It might be a bit of a headache. Somebody might need to take some time to clear their head, clear their thoughts, clear their mind from all the busyness. I feel like people will come together from a distance, though. Like this might be a relationship where there's some moving forwards and then somebody gets very anxious and depressed and detaches. And then there might be a lot of insecurity and heightened anxiety. And after that, I feel like people will get back together, come together again, reconnect. I am seeing intuition and ideas coming from intuition. And potentially like shutting out the world to have ideas come. Like a lot of action in the realm of thought. And perhaps embracing some independence and alone time to think. But with there being connection there. Opportunities for love. There might be a really amazing date, but somebody might kind of avoid something. There is this avoidance and detachment. Somebody might be quite fed up and just kind of not wanting anything right now. Low on energy, maybe sleepless nights, insomnia. Perhaps some mental health issues even. Maybe racing thoughts. But there does seem to be a sense of comfort from love. So it feels like if whoever's really detached and depressed and avoidant can like let the love in, it feels like that would be very helpful and bring more joy into life. But someone might be over something, fed up with something. It might be temporary. And there's a sense of being like caught up and attached with something, bound to something. It could be a contract or something. Or it could be like an emotional binding. I'm seeing a sense of growth, something growing. And there's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty even in detachment. I'm seeing in this situation and solitude, there'll be a lot of beauty. I'm seeing creative ideas that can kind of bring new life and new growth. I'm seeing hugs, connection, but then, yeah, detachment as well. So it's like attraction and then pushing away and then attraction again. But it does feel like if somebody's like disconnected, if somebody does disconnect in the situation, if somebody does run away, it feels like it's because of some kind of inward thing. Perhaps anxiety, perhaps an avoidance, perhaps feeling really exhausted and fed up. Perhaps mental overwhelm, feeling like there's too much going on, too much to deal with, needing to clear someone's head, like someone needing to clear their head. And take some space to reflect and trust their intuition before they can connect. Or really move forwards with an idea I'm seeing. It feels like there might be a lot of ideas, like so many ideas that somebody doesn't know which one. And there might be something really special that somebody's holding out for and just waiting for. Somebody might be waiting for a message. There might be a message that you're not seeing, or a message that's going unseen or going unread that might provide some information. There might be some hidden information that can be found out maybe by phone. Maybe there's a phone call or a message or something. You might not want it. You might not want to see it. Someone might be closing their eyes to something and just trying to push everything away. Maybe to think. Maybe to focus more. I am seeing like a change of idea that might happen, like a new idea that might come in that kind of brings some more energy and momentum and forward movement. But I do see a really positive relationship. I see connections with other people can be really good. If somebody can get over their own anxiety and insecurity. But really great reading, Group 8. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you did. Leave me a comment to let me know how that resonated. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, left me lovely comments, liked my videos, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Sage bundle. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Gateway. From the Elemental Oracle, you have Voice, speaking your word. From the Light Seer's Tarot, you have the Three of Wands. From the Modern Witch Tarot, you have the King of Cups. And from the Muse Tarot, you have the Knight of Materials. Wow, really nice reading, guys. It seems like this is to do with a plan for the future. Perhaps to do with work. Or perhaps to do with a relationship. But it seems like it's going to go very well. It seems like it's kind of... like this thing that you're asking about, I feel like it's the doorway to new things. And I feel like you'll get to express yourself a lot more. And I feel like that goes for both voice and movement. It feels like you'll be able to live and speak more in tune with your passion, your desire, what's real. It does really feel like you're running forwards if you do this. What will happen is that you'll get to move forwards. It might be slow, but it does feel like running still. It might be jogging forwards rather than like sprinting. And you might have to pause at some point. Because I do feel like your horizon's going to change. This is like the doorway, as I said, like you're entering a new realm with this decision. I feel that it would change things quite a lot in a very positive way. I feel like you or someone else in the situation would have a lot of emotional control. Would be feeling very laid back about it. Very relaxed and very on top of things. I feel like there's a very good routine that's working. Things are all in their place, in their order. Everything seems like arranged nicely, like the plan's arranged nicely. I feel like the plan will develop from this nicely. I'm seeing a sense of somebody being like on a stage, so I don't know if this is something, especially if you're a musician, especially if you're a singer or an actor. I feel like this could be something that like puts you onto a different level. Especially career, yeah, anything to do with your career. I feel like this could help you to reach a new stage where you can relax more. And where things move forwards better. It does feel like things will move forwards really nicely with this thing. And it feels very secure, it feels very certain. And I feel like you guys already have this plan. I feel like it's very much kind of set in your mind, this thing. I feel like you're very passionate about it already. You're very strongly wanting to do it already. I'm seeing, yeah, it's just really bright for the future. Like your future would look much brighter if you did this thing. It feels like it would lead to new opportunities that you would have to consider. And there might be a sense of waiting around, but there's a sense of really good feelings with the wait, like it's a happy wait. It's kind of excited about the future and enjoying the present moment and relaxing where you are. I feel a sense of admiration and respect and emotional harmony, personal power, harmonious relationships, feeling on top of things. And there might be some little challenges, but I feel like they won't, any little challenges that are going on around you in your environment, I feel like they won't break your spirit. Or someone else if you're asking about something that doesn't involve you. I'm seeing somebody like gaining, what I'm seeing is like gaining rosettes, gaining awards, that kind of thing, gaining recognition, gaining approval, maybe. Like maybe someone's asking about their like credit approval rating or something, and it feels like it would go up. It feels like an increase. It feels like moving onwards and upwards. Like I said, reaching a new stage where things move forwards better, but also you can relax more. And things look brighter for you. The future looks brighter. There's more space to move forwards, I'm seeing. It feels like a lot of space around you, like it would lead to maybe more space, having more space. Maybe you guys are asking about moving, and it feels like that would go really well, but I do feel like you would have to maybe spend quite some time looking and finding somewhere where you could really settle and feel comfortable. And it might move slowly, but it does feel like it would move forwards very nicely, is what I'm seeing. There's a sense of gaining entrance to something. I don't know if somebody's asking about, would you get into college? Would you get this job? Would you get this? It feels like yes to that. And it feels like the future would look a lot better as a result. I'm seeing the fire would keep burning no matter how long things took. Somebody's willing to keep going no matter how long things take. Like somebody's really determined and committed, I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody's emotionally secure and committed and looking good for the future kind of thing. And I'm seeing that somebody might speak up about something. Somebody might share their opinion about something, or you might. There might be a very important conversation. I'm seeing there might be news that comes. It might be a wait for the news, but the news allows things to move forwards. Generally, things look really good for you guys. I feel like whatever you're asking about, it's positive. There's a lot of different like random specific messages coming through, but I don't want to talk for much longer, so I'm just going to say whatever this is, it feels like it's an opportunity to run forwards to a new future. Feels like escaping the past, breaking through a kind of entryway to something where you have more space to move, you have a better, brighter future to look forwards to, and it feels like you'll be feeling more relaxed and confident. And potentially being more in the spotlight, if that's something you're asking about, like if you are an actor or something. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that group 9. That was an amazing reading. Please let me know in the comments if that did resonate with you, and hit the thumbs up button below. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of readings like this, so you might like some of those as well. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, liked my videos, left me lovely comments, and followed me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.